Yo people, what's up? This is Malcolm Extreme, the content machine, coming at you with another reaction video. Today is gonna be this Lego artist builds masterpieces using all black Lego bricks. Obsessed. From the Wired channel. Before we start, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell if you want more notifications from the content machine, Malcolm Extreme. Let's get started.
So this has my name etched in gold. This is my signature piece. This is what completes an artwork.
Meet Echo Namako, a Ghanaian-Canadian artist making breathtaking art out of black Lego bricks.
Dude, it looks so detailed, bro. Look at that, man. I wonder what the wonder what he modeled the city after. Is this supposed to be Wakanda? I'm assuming it's Wakanda. I'm just assuming it's Wakanda.
Lego bricks.
My entire life, I've probably clicked hundreds of thousands of parts, probably millions.
And that's crazy.
Are you serious? It's Lego. It's never Legos. And Lego actually.
I always say Legos.
Of Legot, which is Danish for play well. Little known fact.
Echo's jaw-dropping sculptures are.
Man, I can't remember the last time I played with Legos.
Welcome to Studio A.
I cannot recollect when the last time I picked up a Lego set.
Black mythos artworks. Really an exploration of Black African mythology. This one, I'm actually not sure what this sculpture is going to be. I know it will be a goddess. I know that she will have these kind of cornrows going on.
It all, like, with it built with Legos, it all kind of looks cybernetic almost, doesn't it? Like, I know it's like African inspired, but like it all looks kind of like it has like a cybernetic flavor to it because of the Lego bricks and all the polygonal aspects to it.
This tubing was not made to be hair, but when I look at parts now, I just see different parts of anatomy that just like speak out to me. This artwork so far, I think I've clocked in almost 100 hours. Some artworks could take up to 1,000 hours.
I wonder if he actually sells it.
Can take 1,000 hours. He can prototype a new smaller design from scratch in just a day.
So we're in Studio C. This is where I'm building my series, Building Black Amorphia Spiritual Starships. So I'm going to build a spiritual starship today. The idea behind it is that we are take inspiration from science fiction, but at the same time,
yeah,
it's very important for me to.
So that's exactly what I was saying. Like, even though it has that African theme to it, it has like that cybernetic feel to it.
Centralized black characters, black stories, black history within that context. So I'll be taking.
I think I like that style a little bit.
Air speeder and turning it into an ancestral vessel. So let's have some fun. All right, let's see. Once the spine is completed, I'll look at some reference photos of the ship and then start constructing the wing shape. Dropping.
Are we gonna actually sit here and watch him build it in real time?
The most annoying thing, but to me, the most annoying thing is spilling them outright, just knocking a container over and it just spills everywhere.
Yeah, that. No, oh, he does it.
Like the rage that fills up when I'm just like trying to get something done and then shit just scatters.
Oh man.
Dropping pieces is a frustration. Echo still needs to keep a massive amount of.
Yo, I wonder why he doesn't like actually draw it out before he puts it together, you know? Like, I feel like it'd be easier if he like maps out what he's gonna do first. I mean, I can't talk because I don't like drafting out shit. I don't like outlining shit, but like, I feel like with this, it'd be a lot easier if he outlines it and have an idea of what he's gonna do and then puts it together. Him like free flowing is cool too, but like, I think it'd be easier for him.
Has a section that's dedicated to the parts. This is Studio B. You gotta love that. This piece right here is a jumper. It has a stud or a notch right in the center, in opposed to a piece like this, which would naturally have 2 studs on it. Over here, I've got various different tires. The Lego group actually produces the most tires in the world.
Okay.
More than Goodyear, more than Michelin, because their tires are actually made of rubber, so they're classified as actual tires. Oh yes, the hinge.
I didn't know that.
Ball joint. What this?
See, this guy really knows his stuff.
To put these fairings anywhere I want. You got your standard tiles. I like to cover all the notches and studs on my work. Triangle tile allows you to get some great geometric patterns.
Like, I wonder if he actually sells his artwork. I really do.
Inverted tiles. The beauty of inverted parts is that they click from the bottom up. Now, I do want to find like a discontinued part like this. Look at the design. It's one of those pieces that I would have to even second guess if I saw it sitting down there and wonder if it actually is a Lego element. I think I only have one of these in my entire collection, and I have like millions of parts. The most common reaction when I tell people what I do is usually excitement. There's this kind of, oh my God, you get to do what you love. You know? It is amazing. More
Exactly.
importantly, it's a privilege. You know, a metric of if you love what you do is when people say, if you won the lottery, would you still do what you do? And
That Darth Vader, Darth Vader with dreads. You know, the thing is, like I feel like if you really love doing something and you do it for a long enough time, you become so proficient in it that you could have fun doing what you're doing and make money at it at the same time, you know?
This piece is called Kadisa. Kadisa is a dragon cat, and dragon cats are creatures that I came up with. I've always been fascinated with avian creatures. I took some inspiration.
If you're good at something, never do it for free.
These lengthy builds are not just reflective of Echo's artistic talent, but also a lifetime love of Lego.
I started building with Lego when I was about 3 or 4 years old. I started off inheriting Lego from my older brother. It just had this appeal to me because you can create the things you don't have. If I see something that I wanted, then I would be able to satisfy that urge by going to my Lego collection and building something that would just placate me. So when I first started building, it was purely for fun. Eventually, it got elevated to an art form. In 2007, though, is when I had this resurgence of interest in building. And
oh man, look at that. That looks cool. That looks cool.
With me a little bit closer from that point. And then by 2012, 2013, I was really trying to make my mark as an artist, and the two things just kind of came together. This artwork is very special to me because I've had this artwork since I began my career. I created this artwork when
that one,
a 6-year-old. Since then, I came together. This artwork is
this one kind of look. I don't know why. Like this one kind of like the earlier version of this kind of reminds me of The Legend of Zelda for some reason. I don't know. Maybe it's the pointed ears. I don't know. It's probably the pointed ears.
Artwork since I began my career. I created this artwork when she was about the size of a 6-year-old. Since then, it has evolved.
Yeah, I don't know. It reminds me of Zelda.
Like this cylindrical piece is great. Hole in the top, hole in the bottom. And they have weight. And when you have so much volume of hair, there's just like a gravity to it. And when it comes to Black people, our hair is political. For all the people that are going to see this work and be inspired by it, to have their identity reinforced from a material that historically...
Honestly, don't think it goes that deep, bro.
So making the formal outline.
I don't think hair is political. Hair is just hair.
Once the shape is laid out, then all the fun stuff really starts happening, where you get to like start giving it some kind of personality. It can be grueling work sometimes. And, you know, my joints have suffered from building. Carpal tunnel syndrome is real.
But all the pain is worth it for Echo to make these textured works of art.
This sculpture is called Kweku Nancy. Kweku Nancy is
an
Akan deity, a trickster god. My favorite feature, I really
like Nancy the spider.
The center part of the crown is a combination of two different...
I remember he was a Static Shock character, bro.
If I'm not mistaken. I always think it's really fascinating when I'm able to use discontinued parts because there's something more rare about it. There's only so many of them left on the world. Nancy took me, I'd say about 300 hours plus over like a long period of time.
That's a nice piece right there. That's a nice piece.
Eyes, when it comes to expression, yeah, there's something about the personality that can be found in our eyes. So there's something here. This eye outline looks animated to me. Okay, so we've got this pair of eyes, and I also did like some structural stuff so that I can place a nose in there. Right now, just laying down some tiles. Tiles are great because you can put something down on the tiles and then like kind of slide it and shift it. So you
slide it and move it.
You want it to sit.
Exactly.
Once you do, you start building things that will...
Oh, man.
I think just about there.
Dude, I think I actually have an unopened Lego set. Maybe I'll put it together now.
Is that you run the risk of doing too much, which is what, in my opinion, 90% of people that build with Lego, they do. Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. Couldn't tell you what set had these created, I don't know. But when I see these things, I don't buy sets a lot, I buy parts. And they speak to me not as what they are, but as what they could be. Almost there.
Yeah.
One good way to get
I think that's what a lot of people who like actually does this as art do. They buy parts, like they buy the Lego parts in bulk or something, and then they just have like drawers like him. He had it in like he had it in a closet. Like drawers of parts that he needed, and he could just pull from, you know?
How far I have to go?
When you get them in sets, actually,
add a couple more pieces on here.
If you want a certain shape,
has my name,
having it in a set might be good.
It's an artwork. The last click is always satisfying.
That's cool. That is cool.
This piece is not titled yet. Usually the titles take a little while to come to me. I like that it maintained the aerodynamic shape.
Man, it looks like
247.
Dude. I know he said he was like making a spaceship, but this looks like an emblem for like Transformers, man. This looks like it could have been like an Autobot or a Decepticon emblem. It looks really cool, man. It looks cool.
Airspeeder. But at the same time, when you look at this mask, you don't automatically associate it with a Star Wars vessel. For me, when I look at it,
I associate it with Transformers.
When creating masks,
oh,
I
he's
that I don't typically have with the rest of my works. Because there's no body to the face, I have the freedom to make the eyes as large as
that looks
I want. I
cool.
have the freedom to create these kind of like eyebrows using these fin-like pieces.
No matter how many hours Echo spends building these marvelous pieces of art,
I like the owl.
the future, both in his work and in the Lego community.
I've always been a futurist, imagining liberated futures for Black people and for all people, ultimately. I think the Lego group has gotten a lot better in regards to how inclusive and diverse they are. But growing up, it was a completely different story. The interesting thing about the Legoverse, especially when it's rooted in like the yellow figure, The Simpsons taught me, you know, that yellow is synonymous with white. But just like any kind of there's always more.
Yo, why does everything gotta be about race, bro?
As a Black artist, our work is healing and it's edifying for Black children to see themselves.
Yo, it's weird. When I used to watch The Simpsons, I just never saw them as white people. They were just all yellow people to me. But apparently, like it was weird because like when I watched The Simpsons, I legit just, hey, they're yellow. That's just how they're drawn.
In this toy form. I think that's really important, and that keeps me waking up wanting to do this as well, is that I've been granted the gift. Gifts should not go to waste.
Oh, but he is talented though, yo. He is talented. And he's trying to connect with like a deeper culture, you know? That's hey, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. And art is how you say, subjective. But yeah, man, talented, bro. Let me know what you think, man. People that actually do like this Lego art stuff, nuts, man. Nuts. Like his stuff is absolutely nuts and beautiful. I would definitely say it's great. This kid riding a turtle. The one that looked like Zelda. This one that looked like the what do you call it? The Transformers. Oh man. Oh, I would want that one. Honestly, I would want that one. But yeah, great stuff, Wired. If you want to check out the video, the link will be in my basement. Comment, like, subscribe, hit the bell for more notifications from the content machine, Malcolm Extreme. And let me know if you still play with Legos. Take it easy.